Graphify just solved Claude Code's memory problem. It's able to take any repository and turn it into a crazy knowledge map, just like you see on the screen. And in the process, it's going to allow Claude Code to give you way more accurate answers at a fraction of the token cost. Now, the best part about this is Graphify is completely free and open source. So we're going to go through it in today's video. I'm going to explain what Graphify is, how it works, how you can get it set up. So let's jump straight into it. Graphify works by taking your entire code base, mapping out each connection, and actually figuring out why each connection should be there, or each section should actually be connected. It figures out that why, which is super, super important. Now let's go over to the GitHub. So you can see here that Graphify is nearly at 70,000 stars on GitHub. I think it's been around for a couple of months. But essentially what Graphify does is it maps your entire project, code, docs, PDFs, images, videos into a knowledge graph that you can query instead of grepping through files. Now what grepping means, it's the term for which AI basically searches through your files. It's essentially like a control F. Graphify works in Claude Code, Codex, Open Code, and tons of different coding agents, but we're going to be using Claude Code in this video today. So we are able to take Graphify and point it at any repo we want so that that repository is mapped out. Now the reason we care about this is that Claude Code now has a mapped out view of that repository. So everything, every connection is mapped out from A to B. So in theory, reducing the amount of tokens used to go out or grep or search for a specific thing. Now the token savings I've seen have varied a ton. Some people are saying like 70% saved, but in my testing it's a little bit less. We'll go over it later. Now that's kind of what Graphify does. Essentially we're just mapping your repository or code base out so that Claude Code and other coding agents can go in and easily navigate and find different files and connections based on this already mapped out knowledge graph. Now you're probably wondering how it works. So Graphify works with 3 passes. So it does 3 passes over your entire code base, and within those 3 passes it maps out all of the connections as it goes. So in pass 1 we are looking at the actual code structure of your repository. So it's basically a tree sitter, passes your code files and extracts classes, function, imports, call graphs, and inline comments. This runs locally with no LLM involved. 25 languages supported. So SQL files get special treatment. Tables, views, foreign keys, and join relationships are extracted deterministically. This is free, so we're not using any LLM here. This is actually just going and reading every single bit of code within your repository. Now in pass 2 we're looking at video and audio. Again, this is local, no API calls, so video and audio files are transcribed within or with faster whisper. To focus the transcript on your domain, the transcription prompt is seeded with your top God nodes. God nodes are the nodes with the most connections. Again, we'll cover this in a second, but we're looking at basically the most connected concepts in your code graph so far being God nodes. In pass 3, we're looking at docs, papers, images, and we're actually using Claude subagents. Claude runs in parallel over Markdown, PDFs, images, and transcript. Each subagent reads a batch of files and outputs a JSON fragment, nodes, edges, and any group relationships. The fragments are merged into a single graph, and then we have our graph knowledge base just like this. So Graphify works on that 3-pass system, and during each pass a different part of your code base is read and actually mapped into this knowledge base here. So you're probably wondering, yeah, this actually does look like a graph rag system. Like, what are the major differences between Graphify to actually using a rag system? So the major differences between Graphify and a graph rag system are going to be the embeddings. Now, Graphify doesn't use any embeddings at all, whereas a graph rag system uses vectors and everything is embedded within that. Now, Graphify essentially is like a light rag system because, as you saw in those passes, on the third pass, we're actually walking through documents and files and mapping connections between them. So you could call it a light rag system. Graphify would work best when you're mapping out a huge code base, trying to figure out connections between different files, how it works, and that. Whereas a graph rag system would work better when you're looking at a repository with thousands of markdown files, PDFs, or documents, and trying to extract a bit of data or a certain bit of data from one of those documents. But again, like I mentioned, Graphify, essentially, it can do that. It's pretty much like a light rag system. So that's pretty much what Graphify is, how it works, what it does. Now let's actually go into the setup and getting it installed on Claude Code and actually getting it to map out a repository. So getting set up with Graphify is actually super simple, especially if you're using Claude Code or another coding agent. All you really need to do is just copy and paste the GitHub URL, paste it into Claude, and ask it to set up the Graphify repo for you. If you wanted to go down the longer manual route, you can. There's tons of instructions on how to get this installed on the Graphify GitHub. I'll leave the link in the description of this video. But yeah, I would just recommend copy and pasting the URL straight into Claude Code and asking it to install it for you. So now you have Graphify installed, you're probably asking, how do I actually use it? Now, Graphify has a ton of commands. Luckily for us, when you install Graphify, it will come with a skill. Now, this skill will basically tell Claude Code what command to use based on the natural language we give it. So don't worry, you don't have to learn all of these skills or memorize all of these skills. I would probably suggest just coming and taking a quick look just to familiarize yourself. There are a few key commands though that we'll just go over. One of them being the always on assistant instructions. So this is platform specific. They have a bunch of different commands depending on what coding agent you're using. But essentially, if we were to use Graphify Claude install, this is going to enable Claude to always use that Graphify knowledge map when we ask a specific thing or we want to retrieve a certain bit of data. So super useful. Another one that I wanted to highlight was the Obsidian command. So this is going to allow us to create an Obsidian vault with every single bit of information that has been mapped through Graphify. So if you wanted to create an Obsidian vault with all of that information, then this command here would be the one that you use. But again, come into the GitHub, have a look at these commands. But again, yeah, the skill will cover most of this for us. So for this test, we're going to be running Graphify through a GitHub called Papermark. Basically what it is an open source DocSend alternative with built-in analytics and custom domains. So it's a reasonably large GitHub repo. So I've made a clone of that repository on my computer and I'm going to essentially just run this command and we're going to use Graphify to map out this. So Graphify has now completed mapping out that whole repository. We can see that there are 912,000 words, 6,500 nodes, 19,000 edges, 423 communities. We can see all of the God nodes. So like I mentioned earlier, these are the nodes with the most connections. We can then see surprising connections as well. And we can see some suggested questions. Now, if we want to actually pull up the graph map and have a look at this, all we need to do is ask Claude to do that. So let's go ahead and pull that up now. So here we have it. There is the GitHub repository mapped. And when we zoom in, we can see all of the different communities. If we actually click on this community here, we can see all the neighbors. We can see the community, the source, the type. Now, as cool as this looks, the value doesn't exactly come from this cool looking map here. The value comes from actually having that repository now completely mapped out. So when we ask Claude Code to go and search for a specific file or find a connection or how something is connected, it can easily do that because we've mapped out that whole repository already, and we're giving Claude that map so it knows exactly where to look for a certain connection or a specific thing. Now let's actually go ahead and test it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a couple tests. We're going to ask Claude to trace what happens when someone opens a shared document link from the click to the view being tracked, and we're specifically going to say use Graphify. We'll run this and then we'll look how much it's cost us, how many tokens we've used, and then we'll do the exact same question but without Graphify. So you can see here straight away that Claude is using the skill Graphify. It's loading up that graph. It sees that the graph already exists, and it's going to run the query directly against that mapped out graph. So both test runs have been completed, one with Graphify and one without. Both have crawled through the repo and found exactly what I needed it to, basically how the repo works from A to B. The answers are pretty much identical between the two. The real difference is when we look at the tokens. So with Graphify, we used about 54,000 tokens. And then without Graphify, we used pretty much double that in 106,000 tokens. So pretty significant difference, to be honest with you. Definitely worth checking out Graphify. So there you have it, guys. That is a quick demo of how Graphify works. Now you can see there was massive token savings. Essentially, we're just giving Claude Code a already mapped out repository so it can easily find the information that it needs. I think Graphify is extremely useful. Now, when we're talking about all the different memory tools that we can actually use inside of Claude Code, I'd kind of put Graphify in between like Obsidian and like a graph rag sort of system. But yeah, there you have it. I'll leave all the links in the description of the video so you can check Graphify out yourself. Thank you very much for viewing this video. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all shortly.